signs. What can the Stock Exchange of Thailand do, or what are you telling investors also with regards to some of these political uncertainties? And do you think that this is indeed playing a part as to why the Stock Exchange of Thailand has vastly underperformed some of their peers in the region so far?
When you look at all the facts in the past, actually Thailand politics system hasn't been that stable during the past 30 years. And when you look at the performance of the Thai company, actually we have been growing before the past 5 years at the profit growth of roughly 10% each year. When you look at that, you can see that actually most of the corporate earning, most of the performance of the index are more closely tied to the earning, to the recovery of the economy in Thailand. That's why when you look at the current situation, when you look at the macro picture, you can see that at the moment the public debt is still low, international reserve is very high, capital adequacy ratio of the banking system is very strong, almost like at 20%. So you can see that fundamental Thailand is very strong. And when you look at the future, you look at the corporate earning, most of the analysts foresee the corporate earning in Thailand to be grow next year and this year. So you can see that at the price assessment value of the stock at the very low level at the moment, you look at the strong fundamental, you look at the economy, you look at the strong recovery of the many sectors, you look at the situation in the country. So you can see that there are a lot of significant potential of investing in many industries in Thailand at the moment.
Yeah, I think, Khun Pakorn, one of the questions is perhaps investors, especially foreign investors, scratching their heads is you're right that corporate earnings have grown solidly. In fact, the forecast for the bank earnings towards the end of July seem to be showing positive and strong growth. But then you have this economic issue with regards to perhaps Thailand having a hard time shifting out of second gear and perhaps trying to grow their economy faster. Why do you think there's been a bit of a disconnect actually with regards to the sluggish economic outlook that we've seen play out in Thailand versus why corporate earnings have been rather resilient for the most part?
When you look at the Thai recovery this time, it's quite different from in the past. In the past, when you see the recovery, most of the industry grow together, most of the sector grow up together. But this time, it looks like a K-shaped recovery. In some industry or some sector, the company price is already above the pre-COVID level already. For example, agriculture, for example, like the IT and those some of the export in the electronic side. But on the other hand, on the service sector, like the tourist industry, like the hospital, healthcare recovered already, hospitality, logistics, it hasn't recovered that much on the service sector also. And also, if you look at the government spending last year, it hasn't come out because it just got past the parliament. So this year, we would expect all those laggard industry or sector that hasn't recovered going to come back in the second half of the year. That's why, in my opinion, there are a lot of high significant potential of the recovery in Thai economy and also in Thai corporate earnings.